Welcome back to Phoenix Spirit. My name is Dendra. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are looking at our May 2022 forecast to see what is coming in. I hope you guys all enjoyed April. It was intense, and we are looking at May just being as intense since we have the eclipse energy starting our month off and the eclipse coming in again in another couple of weeks, as well with the full moon energy. So we do have a lot of transformation energies coming in, especially the eclipse in Scorpio. Definitely is all about sex, death, and transformation. So some of you guys may have been feeling that energy and the intensity. Some of you guys may be feeling in the void, the in between. Some of you guys are feeling the abundance of everything you've been manifesting. It just really just depends on where we are at in our journey. Collectively, I feel we are all merging past experiences as well as past life timelines. Some of us may be activating some of our ancient memories of our special gifts. Some of us may be remembering or having experiences that are past related, but also past life related. So the overall energy that we're looking at for May is Isis came out for us, and this is past life. The situation involves your past life memories. And so whatever it is that we are dealing with coming in for this month, the overall energy that we're all dealing with is past life. And so there's some form of past life. There's a lesson that we're either learning, experiencing. Some of us are in karmic relationships and moving away from those soul contracts, those karmic relationships that are coming in or that are leaving out, or what's coming up that Isis is bringing. Some of us are tuning into some memories. You may be remembering your soul family, your soul tribe. You may be having more connections with people that are on a soul level. You also may be seeing some of the movements that you're getting ready to make are from some of your wisdom or your experiences. Some of you guys are shamans, way showers, light workers, star seeds. Some of you guys are intuitives and are ready to step out of your comfort zone to shine your light, to hold the light for others, and are feeling this past life merging into the now. And it just really just depends. But some of us may be going through some struggles and obstacles and challenges with the transformation energy that's coming up, just due to the fact that this is past life. So there is a memory. There is something about that deja vu, or I've done this before, in that different expression of truth. So you guys, just know that right now what we're moving through is past life memories, just depending on where you're at in your journey. We have Mott coming in with fairness. This is the, balancing of scales energy. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And when Mott comes in and she's balancing the scales with fairness, I love this because those of you guys that may be dealing with legal issues, legalities, the karmic relationships, there is a balancing that's coming in depending on what this is, but there's fairness. And when we have Mott coming in to balance the scales, there's something that was out of balance that's needing to be balanced. And so this is like the justice energy. When I feel this, it's like, if you're dealing with a legal lawsuit, if you're concerned about legalities, if this is where this month is bringing you, or you may be having somebody coming after you, dealing with legals, this is in your favor. This is a good energy to have, and know that the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner, that your spirit guides, your spirit team is protecting you, they're guarding you. And so again, this is past life energy. This is past situations that are resurfacing, past energies that are resurfacing of this life, but it is past life related, okay? And then the overall energy as well as Artemis. And the only reason why I'm doing these three cards is because all of the other oracle cards really just play off of these three. Artemis is the guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So there is this energy of protection. There is this energy of the guardian. You actually have the guardian coming out twice in your reading, and we'll get to that in a minute. But this is all about, if you notice, she doesn't have an arrow. She has the bow, but she doesn't have an arrow. She doesn't need the arrow. She doesn't need to make her mark. She doesn't need to be in protective mode because she is protected. And Artemis is coming in as the great protector, the guardian, and reminding you that through this past life experience, through the injustices that you've been facing, that you and your family and your loved ones are spiritually protected. Some of you guys may even be experiencing a health related situation with your family. There may be something that's coming up with that, or even in your own health where you may have some concern. Again, they're wanting you to know that you and your loved ones are safe and they're spiritually protected. And so again, there may be, that feeling of injustices for some of you guys. Just having faith that you guys are all being protected, that there is a guardian that is looking out for you in the spiritual community. So your activation for this month is the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is the core of creation. This is the womb. Some of you guys may be having a Kundalini activation, and this brings up some memories as well, activating your gifts. The sacral chakra, the core of creation, is all about source energy, the creatrix, the real creatrix, the womb. All of us have the womb, masculine, feminine. So this is where this is going to ignite more of a creative flow for us this month. So for some of you guys that are wanting to shine and wanting to utilize your gifts or wanting to step out, you're creating something, or you're going to be activated this month to start creating, where Spirit's going to be downloading. It's the source energy that's coming out, as well as the snake energy. And I feel like that's part of that transformation as well, that a lot of us will be experiencing this month, is transforming within our sacral, our womb, our emotions, the way that we even handle our emotions, the way that we kind of tune into what it is that we need to honor ourselves. There's this transformation energy that reminds me even of a cycle coming back into who you are. So a lot of us, I feel, are going to be moving more into who you are, understanding more of your own creation, your own connection to spirit, your own connection to yourself. But a lot of you are going to be feeling this Kundalini awakening, more passion. For some of us that may be dealing with the emotional aspect of this month, grounding in with water can really help you to balance out your sacral chakra. Getting to the body of water, listening to music or water sounds will also help you. Taking a bath, a shower, and a lot of us may be also receiving our downloads or our creation or our creative ideas through the water element while you're in the shower. I know when I was taking my ritual bath this morning, I just kept getting downloads, and I was just like a little exhausted because I was okay, thank you so much, but I was just trying to like tune in and manifest. But it was funny because I kept getting all these downloads of things that Spirit wants me to do, especially this month. So the water element can bring in that creative flow. And again, that Kundalini awakening, for some of us are going to be feeling more of that Kundalini, more passion, more drive, more into your purpose, understanding more of your innate gifts as well. And more balancing in your energy field. Your chakra work for this. You guys, you got two cards coming out for us for chakras. And we have, literally, it's the third eye chakra. So I love it because we have the creatrix, which is all about our creation. Another way of balancing your sacral is dancing, listening to music, eating, oranges. The color of the chakra is orange. What else can help you balance? For me, it's always water. It's just always the water element that does it for me. Can remove the negative as well as bring in a cleansing and purging and balancing of the emotional body. We have visualization and intuition coming out, both third eye chakras. Intuition is going to be activated this month, as well as visualizing, and that's dealing with that creation that I feel is where Spirit's dropping in your downloads, dropping in those messages, and you're visualizing what you're seeing coming in. And it's, imagination. A lot of us are gonna be more focused on our creation, more focused on what we are manifesting, right? What we are allowing ourselves to experience. And I do feel like around the full moon, this is really gonna be amplified, or the full moon is really gonna illuminate what Spirit's been trying to show you, what they're wanting you to create, what they're wanting you to focus your intentions on. and for some experiencing during this time as well. But this third eye activation that's coming in during this full moon is really going to illuminate things. So a lot of you guys, I'm getting dreams, and dreams coming into reality as well. Some of you guys may be having dreams or have wanting things to manifest, and it feels like some of you guys is manifesting is really going to be coming into reality this month. You're going to be experiencing kind of a dream come true for some, focusing your intentions, on your idea, on your creative flow, will be coming in as well. And, your imagination is going to be on point, because again, that the creatrix is all about our imagination, right? And so even though we may think that we're imagining things, we're tapping into spirit. That's the side that we're tapping into spirit. And then your intuition this month is going to be on point. Trust your intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. And again, you have guardians that are coming for you. They're going to be guiding you. You're really, a lot of you guys are really accessing your past life gifts. A lot of you guys are really getting some insight, some knowledge, becoming more aware of your gifts, of who you are, of how your gifts work, of what spirit wants you to do with them. You're receiving clear guidance this month. For a lot of you guys, I'm getting clairaudient, clairsentient. It's really coming in. Your intuition, really do trust, and you are getting insight on either your next move or what spirit is trying to show you. So there's more awareness that is coming in for you guys this month. And so utilizing your intuition, trust, is really going to come in, and that activation that's really pouring out is like you are, on fire. So, your dreams, your messages from spirit, your intuition. Some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are going to be getting a nudge from your spirit guys for something, to either move forward, to make a decision. And this is all about trusting, trust your inner guidance, trust your inner compass. It cannot steer you wrong. Okay. I love that. That's a great energy. You guys, this month we have Roots of Abundance. I love this. It's stable. This is the energy that we're working with, is we're really building a foundation. Even if we don't realize or recognize that that's what we're doing, all these changes, all these challenges, all these obstacles that are really coming in for us for this month are bringing in stability. They're bringing in changes that are dealing with our stability. These roots are kind of anchoring down, and abundance is coming for some of us. So there's money. There's could be a form of money, more money coming in. Some of you guys may be getting a raise. Some of you guys may be getting a new job. Some of you guys may be moving, or making those moves to lay a solid foundation coming in for the next couple of months. But there's something about the energy and that focus, intention, I feel, as we focus our intentions, as we put more visualization into what we're trying to create, right? The more visualization what we're trying to create, we're bringing in the abundance. We're bringing in the abundance, the fruits of our labor. We're going to see what it is that we're manifesting, what it is that we're creating for this month. So a lot of us are building a foundation, even a new foundation. We could be partnering with other people, we could be working and collaborating with others, but there's definitely this energy of laying down a solid foundation with your creation, with what it is that Spirit's giving you, and what it is that you're visualizing and manifesting, what it is that you're wanting to bring into the physical, to the 3D. All right, a couple more cards we're going to go through. Then we're going to get into the extensive energy. So I love this because you guys, we have the rainbow body. And the rainbow body is all about ascension energy. It's rainbow. It's the ascension energy. So a lot of you guys are feeling your light body. A lot of you guys this month are going to be breaking free. This is 23, which is a 5. So it's definitely this month that a lot of you guys are going to be ascending, feeling more light, feeling more of your rainbow body, feeling more of your activations, your gifts. Like I said, I keep getting that with a lot of you guys. Your gifts are being activated. Your past life gifts are being activated. Doesn't matter where you're at in your journey. Doesn't matter how you're utilizing your gifts. It could be in dream time, but that rainbow body, the seeing more of your light body, feeling more lighter, feeling the density kind of like really fall away. I love to see my rainbow body because it's that ascension energy. It's that energy of knowing that you're kind of vibrating on a higher frequency. And so because you're vibrating on a higher frequency this month, you're activating your third eye chakra to really open and to really kind of have spirit drop you in visually of, you know, where spirit wants to move you to, you know, to help you bring in more of that abundance. You're removing the density. You're feeling more free. You know, for some of you guys, you're really stepping into who you are, living your authentic truth, expressing yourself. And this expression of yourself is allowing the density to fall away as well. And so a lot of you guys are being activated. Some of you guys had to move through a lot of those shadows to get into this activation energy. A lot of you guys had to purge and remove layers to feel this energy. So if you guys are seeing rainbows, you know, especially blue hues, it's reminding you that you're ascending, that you're moving into a higher vibrational frequency this month. And you may feel, again, some of these past life relationships falling away because of because of how you're vibing. And you're going to see how some of those soul families are coming to you because of your falling away of the density. We do have the guardian's animal, spirit animal coming out, the wolf energy. And I love the wolf energy because it's runs, you know, as the leader of the pack. I had 2 wolves in my meditation today, actually. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be getting an activation. We have the triple moon goddess here. So there is that intuition, a lot of that third eye chakra really coming out for us for this month. Guardian, guard your energy. Know that again, you guys are, you know, we're going to go back to the card that Artemis was saying, that you and your loved ones are safe and protected. This can be intuitively, for some of you guys, intuitively knowing that there may be some negative energy. So we haven't pulled the extensive energies, but you guys may be dealing with some envy. You guys may be dealing with some haters, you know, some people that may be jealous of you on what it is that you're trying to build. So you may want to keep, you know, maybe your creative flow or your creative ideas to yourself. You know, you may want to guard some of your aspirations and kind of just keep that close to your chest. I feel like intuitively, though, you guys kind of already know who may be in your corner or in your camp that may not be for you. But there is that light language, that light activation that's coming in for the ascension, for the rainbow body, to activate you in that. Again, I'm feeling that full moon energy this month is really going to be significant. I really feel, you know, the 3rd week of May is really going to be significant. There's something that we're going to move through this month, and this may be activating more confidence, you know, something is changing this month. Haven't seen it yet, but definitely feeling the full moon, the eclipse energy, that transformative energy is bringing in something special. But it is about guarding your energy. It is about being aware of family members that may be dealing with some health related issues, needing some care. But again, wanting to remind you that you guys are spiritually protected. If you guys are going through any legalities, again, you know, guarding your energy through that time and process, not giving your power away to other people if they're negative, but also that you guys is going to be in your favor. The scales are going to balance as well. So, you know, this beautiful wolf is howling at the moon, but it's just this energy of protection, but also strength coming through. So I just feel like that, you know, you guys are protected this month, so protected this month, but also feeling the need to guard your energy the 2nd week of May, and also feeling that that's going to carry on through into the full moon. That if you don't know who it is, I feel like around May, around the full moon, it's going to be revealed who may be in your camp that's not for you. All right, so the full moon energy, while we're talking about the full moon coming out for us, you have the full moon in Libra. Wow. I'm just looking at these cards. You have the full moon in Libra, which is balancing of scales. You can't make it up, right? So the full moon, some of you guys may be dealing with some legal lawsuits. Some of you guys may be dealing with your karmic contract. Some of you guys may be dealing with something that was just not fair, something that was unjust. Somebody may have wronged you. Somebody may have done something that could be work related, relationship related. What this is saying is that, again, you know, during the full moon, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. You can't make it up. I can't make it up, right? So I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just like, there you go, right? There you go. There you go. You know, I don't know. I feel good about that one. You know, so the situation should be handled fair and just manner. And so don't worry, you guys. If there's a legal lawsuit, if somebody's doing you wrong, if, you know, somebody's doing you dirty at work, whatever it is that you're dealing with whatever is being handed to you that is not fair, don't worry. A win-win outcome is in your forecast, as well as situations can be handled in a fair and just manner. You're being protected. You are divinely protected, you guys, this month. So just know that Spirit has your back. And who better to have your back, because they know what's really happening. They know what's going on. They know who's not in your corner. It hasn't been revealed yet, but they know who's not in your corner. And then full moon in Virgo, some of you guys lacking in some confidence. So the full moon in Virgo that's coming out is to remind you that you are good enough, okay? You are special. You are spectacular. You are good enough. So whatever it is that you want or are desiring, the full moon is going to illuminate that it is. And this is dealing with heart center. This is like all green. So this is like maybe dealing with relationships with others. This can be some of those relationships that are karmic, that have been weighing on you for the last month or two. You know, this month is to remind you that you're good enough during the full moon time. You know, this can be also related to the past lives, how the past life energy is affecting you energetically. But yeah, the full moon in Virgo, to remind you you are good enough. Again, this is heart related. So releasing the lack, releasing the fact that you may feel like you're not good enough. And this could be for somebody that you may be having feelings for. This can be somebody that you're in a relationship with, again, that may be making you feel like you're not good enough, but Spirit is saying you are good enough. So if you're lacking during this time, during this full moon, I would encourage you to release that energy, release the lack of confidence that you may have within yourself, so that you can really kind of move through that, okay? That's that moon energy. And the last card for the blessing is a blessing for healing of injury or illness. So this is, you know, heart chakra center. There's that heart chakra again. There's healing that's coming in this month. So Spirit is blessing us with some healing. Again, this can be healing the heart center where you may feel like you're lacking, may feel like you're not good enough. Some of us may be experiencing injury or illness, there that is, or a family member that may be suffering from an injury or illness, and you know, there is a blessing, so there may be something coming. Sometimes when we go through some shifts with my dad, it brings us all together where we're all hanging out, we're having movie night, you know, there's more, even though it may be a situation that may come up, this is usually like something that brings in like a nice little blessing for us to connect as a family, kind of work together as a family. All right, so we're gonna look in and see what everything is coming in. So the funny thing is I pull those cards so that I can literally be done in 20 minutes. It's just not what happened. It's not what happened. I pull the cards in advance so I wouldn't have to pull them on while I'm on. That didn't make any sense. Well, throat chakra. Surprised that that's not coming out this month. Flash shuffle. All right, so the first card out is projections. This is kind of the theme or the energy that we're looking at. Not really the overall energy. The overall energy is kind of programming, is conditioning. This is definitely past life related. When we're looking at the overall energy, this is kind of what Spirit's trying to remind us of. When we have the conditioning card coming out, this is the sheep. You know, how the Bible says, you know, or what did your parents used to say? Don't follow the sheep, right? Whatever, there's a saying. I'm tired. I don't know what to say, but you're the lion and you're tied and tethered to the sheep. The sheep is society. The sheep is the old way of thinking, believing. What is it that you believe about yourself that makes you feel like you're not unique, that you're not the lion, that you're not the one that is leading the sheep, that you're actually the leader? And you're falling into society's standards of what is correct. This can be friends, this can be family, this can be people that are telling you things. It could be saying, giving you advice, and it could be coming from a very biased position. And so this is to remind you that you make your own decisions. You're the lion. You are not the sheep, right? You're tied and tethered to the sheep because you're making that choice to be tied and tethered. And it could be just be the way that you were raised, the way that you thought that you should be. You know, the way that society told you that you'll be accepted, or the way that you should talk, or the way that you should act, or the way that you should dress, or the way that you should, you know, wear your hair, whatever it is. This is Spirit saying the overall energy for this month is this is past. This is not who you are today. And so it's time for you to break free from the shackles, from the constraints, the restrictions, the old way of thinking, because that's not where you're at today. That's not where you're at for this month. Right? And so this month is like, you know, you're conditioned to believe that you're a sheep, but you're a lion. You know, you're a lion. That's what you are. And so, you know, with that lion energy is bringing out projections. So there's some projections that are happening, and somebody can be projecting onto you. You can be projecting onto them. When we have the projection energy coming out, it usually can bring in two people. It could just be you projecting negative thought patterns, again, old conditioning behaviors onto you, or this can be somebody making you feel, you know, again, that you're a sheep and you're not the lion, and they're projecting. And projection is usually when somebody feels a certain way about themselves and they're projecting. Again, this can go either way. This can be you projecting your feelings, your fears, your doubts, your way of thinking onto others, or this can be someone projecting onto you this month, right? And I feel like this is coming within the next the second week of May, where there's going to be this projection energy. And I feel like this is where Spirit is trying to help you to kind of change the way you're thinking, because it's old conditioning. It's an old conditioned pattern. You know, we have the Temperance energy coming out, and I love the Temperance energy because there's a balancing energy, balancing of emotions, balancing of the elements. You know, this is Spirit, Earth energy. She's balancing her emotions. She's filling her own cup. She's, you know, finding the ways for her to be emotionally balanced. And so in this energy of projection, you're guided to balance your emotions. That this again is removing layers, removing your old way of thinking, wanting you to really step into your power, to believe in yourself, to know that you're worthy, to know that you're more than what this projection energy can be. And this could be boss. This doesn't necessarily have to be relationship. This could be your boss. This could be family. It could be your kids. Doesn't matter, right? This projection energy is wanting you to learn how to balance those highs and lows. You know, the old way of even how someone may have made you feel about what they're projecting upon you, you know, and again, this is where you're finding your way to balance, to fill your own cup, to give back to yourself, to nourish yourself, to balance your emotions, to balance your emotional body. There are heavy burdens that are coming. For some of you guys, it's because you started a new journey. For some of you guys, you started a new journey, right? And so on this new journey, you guys are carrying some heavy loads. This can be, and again, this is dealing with where some projections, energies are happening, right? You could have just started a new way of thinking, moving past that conditioning. Some of you guys could have started a new job, and then, you know, at this new job, there's some projection energy that's coming out. But this is definitely dealing with a fool's journey, a new journey, taking a leap of faith, moving into a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of balancing your energy, balancing your emotions. And so the burdens that are coming in, you know, that you're focusing on is this projection energy, but that's really not what it is. You should be focusing on this new journey, this new way of thinking. And the energy feels like it's trying to keep you stagnant. It's trying to keep you into that past energy, not wanting you to move forward. You know, and so there are some heavy burdens. When we do have heavy burdens, this can be family related. This can be where, again, some of you guys may be dealing with some health issues or wanting to change your health, you know, and there can be some energy. Some of you guys can be projecting, you know, if you're wanting to change your health or healing, you know, projecting the way that you feel or think onto your family or friends, and they may not be as receptive, right? And then finding the balance of how do you approach people that are not healing, right? Allowing them to be on their own journey. But again, there's this feeling of a new journey that's coming in. And for some of you guys, this new journey is bringing somewhat of a burden, some concern, some heaviness. And I'm feeling like this is really in my lower back. And I feel like you guys are carrying a burden that's not even yours to carry. You're needing to let it go, right? This old way of thinking of being responsible for everybody's happiness or being responsible for everyone's finance, whatever it is, it feels like it's not yours to carry, and you are needing to drop that weight and let it go. Some of you guys are moving through this Five of Pentacles energy, which usually brings in needing help, needing some assistance. This is financial assistance for some. This for some people, needing to ask for help in the areas of your life. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're needing some help, this can even be for some a legal help, like going to go talk to somebody that's on, you know, legal help. This can be going to go talk to a counselor. There's something about asking for help this month for some of us, and having courage to do that, not being ashamed. Again, for some people, the healing, injury, or illness, you know, there's that injury, there's the illness, and needing to ask for help, needing to have courage to ask for assistance. And there's a blessing for healing of injury or an illness, right? There's a blessing that's coming. You know, there's a blessing from asking for help. It's just going to take some courage. And this can be dealing with financial matters for some. This can be dealing with legals for some. And again, it's in your favor. You know, you guys have two justices card is saying whatever it is in your favor. You know, this could be asking for some spiritual counseling from somebody, you know, somebody that can be assisting you on this journey. It just feels like there's this challenge coming in, you know, the first couple of weeks on how that looks. There is changes that are coming out. You know, we have changes, and then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is this energy of despair, this energy of sadness, you know. It's like I wish that these oracles would just give me much better news. Anyway, well, you know, again, there's this energy of sadness and loss, okay? And there's changes that are coming in dealing with the sadness and loss. So some of us can be moving away from the sadness, moving more into happiness, moving more into that abundance energy, moving away from this conditioning, leaving the past behind, moving more into understanding how do we honor more of ourselves, right? Some of us can be moving into sadness and despair this month. It just really depends on where you're at in your journey. And I feel like this is for a couple, you know, for a certain amount of people. For a certain amount of people, I feel like there's a loss. There's something that's a loss that's bringing in a level of changes that it's sudden and it's unexpected changes, you know, and there's a loss that's associated with that. And, you know, it's like you're needing help. You're needing to have courage to move through the obstacles, the challenges, through your sadness. Because even though there's sudden changes that are coming, there's like illumination, there's promises, there's something that you're building to move into the future. And for some of us that are dealing with this, you know, sadness, is I feel like some of us are moving out out of the sadness. I think I just said that, I don't remember. Out of the sadness, into the sudden changes, into more alignment with yourself. You know, and then some of us are needing to have help and assistance. So if I'm being repetitive, I do apologize. Some of us are needing to have assistance and help, needing to ask for assistance and help for these changes that are happening. And again, this can be spiritual advisor. This can be a healer. This can be, you know, somebody that's financially equipped, but this is like dealing with, for some, I feel like you're dealing with a loss this month. This could be a financial loss. This could be a relationship loss. There's some sort of loss that I feel that's bringing you some sadness and despair. And this could be coming within this next second week to third week of May. Remember, things are going to be illuminated for you this month. You have the Tower coming out, and the Tower is bringing you this sense of sudden changes, but the sudden changes I really feel is like you honoring yourself, seeing more of yourself, bringing more of that energy, bringing more of your energy into existence, honoring more of yourself for these changes. But I do feel like some of you guys are going to be kind of like going into kind of seclusion this month, or kind of like not cutting people out, but just kind of like, you know, I'm going to take like a little breaky poo. I feel like some of you guys are going to take a little breaky poo and kind of go within to really kind of, let me see. Yeah, 35 minutes. Okay, I need to get off. I need to close this reading out. Really kind of see these sudden changes. You have a Tower coming out, which usually means sudden, unexpected changes that are coming. This is with the Knight of Pentacles, and this usually is like, you know, an offer, a foundation, an opportunity that can be coming for you from this Tower moment as you're letting go of the past, you know. But there is this level of loss for some, and I'm just like, you know, I just want to clarify. Can we clarify, please? All right, let's clarify the Temperance energy. Okay, 5 of Cups. And what is the Tower? Okay, so I love this because getting the clarification, we have the Temperance energy here, balancing from these projections energies. Could be something that you guys are moving even away from this month. We do have the 7 of Swords, and we have the Hangman. The Hangman is more of a stagnant energy. It's non-moving energy. Again, this is about changing your perspective, changing your perspective, having a different perspective of how people are affecting you, seeing more of them than you in this situation. So it's like, you know, you're looking at it from a higher vantage point, a different vantage point, more from the crown energy. So really connecting with the divine within you, getting the downloads that are needing to come in, the messages that Spirit's wanting to come in to assist you again with making these adjustments, finding more of yourself. And then we have the 7 of Swords right here. And the 7 of Swords, again, is that full moon energy. Could bring, to me, it could bring in some deceptive energy. She has these 2 swords right behind her. She has the 5 in her hand. The 5 is usually, again, you saw the 5 of Swords earlier, where, was it the 5 of Cups? No, that was the 5 of Cups. That was the 5 of Cups. And so the 5 energy, so again, I feel like around the full moon, I do feel like there's a decision that's needing to be made around the middle of the month. And I do feel like this is around clarity. This is bringing you some sort of clarity. And it can bring in some deceptive energy as well, where again, I'm feeling like with some of these projections that are coming out for you, you're going to have clarity about what it is. And somebody I feel like is not giving you advice. I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like you're not getting good advice from people. So just be mindful of that. I feel like you may already be aware that it may be biased. And they may be projecting certain things onto you. Again, with this burden, you have the Fool on the journey where you're supposed to be letting go, moving through. The burden of starting your new journey is bringing the Sun. This is new beginnings. You can't beat that. You can't beat the sun energy coming in with the Fool's journey. The Fool's journey, your new journey, is leading you to new beginnings. And new beginnings is everything. If you want to move, if you want to raise, if you want a relationship, if you want love, whatever it is that you're manifesting, that's the sun energy. So this new beginning that's causing you this burden that you may feel is related to everybody else and not you. It's not you. For some of you guys, this is not you. This is everybody else projecting their thoughts onto you. What you should be doing, who you should be with, whatever it is. And it's bringing you this level of burdens that's not even yours to carry. Because look, you got the Fool and you got the Sun, dude. You got the Fool and you got the Sun. You can't get no two better cards than that. Literally. I'm just saying, I mean, I should just stop there. No, I'm joking. But the Fool's energy is all about, you know, this new beginning. Literally, this new beginning that you're on is bringing you the sun, is bringing you abundance, is bringing you everything that you can desire. Movement, vitality, you know. I mean, and people are in your, you're too worried about what people think. You know, let what people think go. It's not up to them. It's not up to them. You got the courage. With this Five of Pentacles, the Empress energy is coming out. This is abundance. You know, this is abundance. So, you know, for some of you guys that are worried about money, legals, different things like that, you guys have abundance coming energetically. This is heart related. The Empress energy is all encompassing. It's unconditional love. So whoever you're getting ready to go ask for help, they're going to give you unconditional love. They're going to give you support. They're going to give you the good advice. Right? This is also having courage to move forward on your path, you know, to something new. You're coming out of the winter. You're moving into the abundance of your life. The Empress energy is beautiful. It's unconditional love. It's everything, you know, it's wishes fulfilled. It's everything could have fertility, growth, expansion, evolving, right? And the Empress is showing the cup, illuminating the cup that's there for you. All you have to do is take it, you know, the help. Whatever help or guidance that's being given to you, there's something about taking this cup that the Empress is trying to give you. The Five of Cups, the changes that are coming, you're moving away from sadness. The changes that are coming is you're moving away out of the sadness, out of the despair, out of the loneliness to the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is wishes fulfilled. So this is like if somebody was giving you opinions about wanting to date somebody, right? Bad opinions, like don't date this person, because we have the Ten of Cups, which is all about love. Anyway, so don't date this person, whoop-de-wop, don't let this person know how you feel, whatever, right? And there's the Empress. It's like, man, like there it is. They're going to give you their love, right? They're going to give you their affections, the heart chakra opening. And you have the Ten of Cups that's coming out for you. And you've been sad, you've been lonely, you've been in this sadness, feeling lost, right? Feeling this loss. And the change that's coming is bringing you the Ten of Cups. You just have to have courage to let the person know that you have these feelings for them. That's just an example. Another example for some of you guys is, you know, don't take this job, right? Don't take this job offer, this opportunity that's coming for you. It's not good for you. Somebody may not be for you. I'm just saying. Don't take this job offer. It's not good for you. They may be biased. They may be projecting, whatever it is, right? And here it is, this Empress that wants to give you an abundance. And, you know, this job is going to give you more money, you know, and it's going to take a little bit of courage. You still have the Ten of Cups. You have the Sun, right? I mean, the Ten of Cups and the Sun and the Empress, man, all of these energies are like changing this month for you from, you know, the conditioning, the way that you feel like your life should be. It's not. This month is bringing some major transformation energies. You have the Empress, you have the Ten of Cups here, you have the Sun energy, right? You have the Sun, which is bringing in new beginnings, which is bringing you unconditional love, which is bringing you wishes fulfilled, happy family, happy home. Changing your feeling of loss, changing your feeling of sadness. So it doesn't matter if this is within a relationship or a job, the energy is going to change regardless. So if you've been sad and lost and all those feelings and emotions, the Temperance energy is coming in because they're changing that. You're going to be filling your cup. And in this Ten of Cups, this is just a beautiful energy. It's fiery, it's love. Solar plexus is confident. It's everything that you can ever want, you know, in your life. Right? And in this Tower energy, the sudden changes that are coming in is bringing you Four of Swords. Four of Swords is basically rest. So the sudden changes is bringing you healing, rest, new mental feelings, and then here you have this existence energy. So, you know, this energy this month could be bringing you this powerful moving energy where you're just moving and moving and moving. And towards the end of the month, you're like the last week of May, you're like, oh, I need to rest. I need to go within. There's new changes that are coming. There's something else that's coming that's being shook up in your external world, right? That's coming, and it's a blessing, though. All of you guys have blessings for this month. To remind you, you guys, you have, you know, beautiful energy with the goddesses that are coming out. You guys are being guarded. You guys are being protected. You know, things are changing and things are shifting, but all these shiftings that are coming in for you are bringing you in more abundance. Even though you have this burden, really it's because of the conditioning, you guys. It's just because you're not the sheep, you're a lion. And once you realize who you are, and I feel like that's coming in, that's that past life energy that's coming out for you, that's going to move and shake some stuff up and really get you to remember who you are, then you're going to be bringing in that sun energy, the Empress, taking the opportunities, taking what God is wanting to offer you, you know, and then moving you into this union of whatever this is, a new job, new home, happy family, you know, union with someone. Kids are in here, you know, for some of you guys, this can be family, this could be kids, this could be birthing. You also have the Empress, which is also about birthing, right? So some of you guys could be having a baby. Not saying nothing like that, just saying that, you know, this is a birthing energy. You also have the sacral chakra that's being activated this month. So you guys have some beautiful energy. There is some challenges and obstacles again, but this month is really bringing you guys a level of changes, especially with the Tower energy. And the Tower energy is bringing you this level of healing. It's a healing that I don't even think that you guys are aware that's actually taking place on a deeper spiritual level. All right, you guys, trust the journey, trust the process, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye now. Oh, please leave feedback if it resonates for you, if you guys listen to the April forecast, because sometimes it doesn't show up until the middle of the month, and then you're like, ah, there it is. But if it did resonate for you for the April, please feel free to leave feedback. It lets me continue to want to work on the content. All right, you guys, many blessings. Have a great day.